What is up, everybody? Welcome to my new video. This one's going to be different than I usually do, because this is a bit of a rant, which I don't usually do. I don't like complaining about stuff, but there's something that has been pissing me off that is so, it just pisses me off so hard. Like, I had to make a video about it. So, as you can tell from the title, it's about MXGP2, which sucks so bad. Luckily, I got it for $7 off of the PlayStation Store for being a Plus member, or whatever they call it. I wouldn't have some gameplay of it, of MXGP2, because I had it. Obviously, I just told you that because I bought it. I'm so glad I didn't spend more than $7. I would have killed myself if I would have spent a cent more than I would have paid. I wish it wasn't even $7. This game needs to be free so everybody can see how bad it sucks, and then delete it because it sucks. I deleted it almost right when I started playing it. I was like, I played enough to understand how bad it sucked. I played about an hour or two of it, and that was it. I deleted it, and I was out $7, so it really sucked. But it is the worst motocross game ever made, ever in history of ever. Let me just compare it to a couple of games that I've played over the years, motocross games that completely kicked the shit out of this one. MX vs. ATV Unleashed, which was made in 2005. That was a long time ago. And you didn't really see games have too much variety back then. And on PlayStation 2, this is a PlayStation 2 game, which completely murders the shit out of the MXGP2. It is a million times better. For the price of MXGP2, you could go to a pawn shop and buy, or I don't know if you can find MX ATV Unleashed, but you could buy a PlayStation 2 in this game for the price of this game and have way more fun than you would ever have on this game. It does have multiplayer, that's cool. PlayStation 2 definitely didn't have it, obviously, and it's still better. The thing about this game is it had free roam, and the good thing about that, well, this is the one thing that pisses me off about MXGP2. I'm tired of saying that name. We'll just call it the piece of shit. This is what gets me about this piece of shit. The jumps are retarded. Like, there is no real jumps. Like, this is a motocross game, supercross, whatever you want to call it. There's not really a difference, but there's no jumps at all. And the jumps are so boring, and half the time when you lean over too much, you fucking fall. Or some dumb, stupid motherfucker runs into you. That's not fun at all. And on top of that, it sucks. There's I've only seen one or two real jumps, and there's no rhythm sections. MX vs. ATV Unleashed has a bunch of really long ones, and you actually have to ride it the right way or you'll fall, which is awesome, but it sucks when you don't know how to ride it. But this game, whoops, I got a message. This game was the shit, and this thing had way better jumps. And the thing about the piece of shit is you can't do any tricks. A whip. What the fucking do? Who wants to just sit there and do a stupid whip on the one jump that can actually let you do it? Like, there's a jump and then there's no other jump to land on, which doesn't make any sense. Half the time you fall, which is not even fun. So, So yeah, there is way better jumps on MX versus ATV Unleashed. It actually rewards you for doing tricks. It encourages you to do tricks. And there is a shit ton of vehicles to use. There are 9 motorcycles and 14 ATVs. It seems like they would have focused more on the like motorcycles more, because they have way more ATVs, but whatever, that's not what this is about. They had off-road buggies, monster trucks, trophy trucks, sand rails, and golf carts, even fucking airplanes and helicopters. This game was loaded with tons of shit, and it even had free roam. You could take any of these vehicles and just go. The map wasn't that big, I understand that, and I always wanted the map just to be endless, because I just had so much fun with this game back then. Like, the games bring back so many memories. The playlist on this game, which doesn't really matter to most people, was awesome. It had a lot of good metal on it. Had a lot of good songs. So yeah, that's the comparison between MXGP2, the shit, that piece of shit, actually, not the shit. It was not the shit. I'll tell you what was the shit though. Well, there's a comparison between that and MX versus ATV. Really, you can take all of them and they will all kick the shit out of the piece of shit. So, the game that I want to talk about that kicks the shit out of MX versus ATV and MXGP2 put together, you can put all of the motocross or whatever games made on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, put them together, it will never be as good as Freestyle. I don't know if anybody knows what this game is. If you know what it is, that's great, because you're awesome. But if you don't know what this is, you gotta check it out. It's the sickest game in the world. It was even a PS2 game, which is... let me just tell you why. This thing had badass tricks, huge jumps, way bigger than MX vs. ATV could ever have. Maybe when you're free roaming and you go to like a mountain and jump it, that's the only way. But other than that, that's it. The jumps were insanely crazy. You don't ever fall when you go straight up into the air and just hit the ground. You don't even fall. The only way you fall is if you're in the middle of a trick and you don't let go of the buttons to get back on your bike. Is the only time you would ever fall, which is almost, it's hard to fall actually on this game. There's even a boost on your motorcycle. The only thing about, if you compare Freestyle and MX versus ATV, there are tons of there's tons of customization and vehicles to pick from on MX versus ATV, but Freestyle, that's where back then, it was only PlayStation 2, so they didn't have much to pick from when it comes to characters and bike customization. The one thing that made me mad about Freestyle was they only made one. I don't know how much money this game made. You might look it up, but I should do that, but I'm not. But I'm sure that's why in like a second or third or fourth or fifth one, they could have went on to PS3, PS4, and made this game so much better. Because I don't know how much everyone else liked it, but I love this game, and if I had it, I would play it right now, and I would not get off of it for a very long time. But in my eyes, I kind of missed the opportunity to go somewhere, but I guess the sales wasn't the best for this game. That's the only thing I can think of, because this game totally murdered all the future motocross games after it. Like, it beat the shit out of it. And Freestyle was even made in 2002. That's 3 years before MX vs. ATV. And it still kicked ass. And if I had to really pick between MX vs. ATV and Freestyle, I recommend both of them highly. They're both amazing games. But you can. I'm really talking about every MX vs. ATV, but I just picked. What was it called? Sorry, hold on. Unleashed. Yeah, I only picked that one because it was the oldest, and that's the one I actually played the most. I played the rest of them after that, but this one I played had the most gameplay out of. But really, you can really think about any of them in this situation. But Freestyle was made in 2002, 3 years before MX vs. ATV ever came about, and it still just kicked so much ass, and that's what I love about that game. The tricks on it are insane. I don't know what I'm going to put to this video yet. Obviously I'm going to put gameplay of each game I'm talking about so you can see, but this, like, as you can tell, the tricks in this game is just insanely awesome. Like flipping your bike around, like that kind of stuff, it's just too good. You can't beat that. If you put the tricks from Freestyle and more like the badass characters and tattoos into MX vs. ATV, MX vs. ATV will be the best game ever, as far as motocross games go. That is my little rant on how much MXGP2 sucks. Man, I wish I would have known, because I only seen a couple of videos before I bought it. I was like, yeah, this would be a badass game. But since PlayStation 2, I could talk about PlayStation 2 games for a year or two, and I would never run out of games to talk about, because PlayStation 2 was the best. Like, you didn't have to worry about Wi-Fi, and just take it over to your friend's house and play, and it was just fun. And it was simple, and the games on it were insane. And I wish I still had one. I want to go out and get one and actually get Freestyle. I wish I could make gameplays of it, or I would. I don't know how to do that with a PlayStation 2, but this game is amazing. So, please, if you guys want me to talk about any other games that I hate, because there's a lot of them, this one really just, it keeps bugging me, and I keep seeing videos on it of people playing it, and I don't know why. I can't sit here for, I would never play that game again. It is the worst game in the world. So if you agree, please like this video. If you don't know what it is, then go look at it. Look at MXGP2. You probably know what MX vs. ATV is, but if you don't know Freestyle, please go check it out, because you will be going out. If you don't already have a PlayStation 2, you'll be going out and buying this game. I don't even know if you can buy this game anymore. If you can, that's great, because I'm actually going to. But I really don't know about
the world's #1 off-road racing brand returns. MX.
So yeah, if you guys if you agree with me, like it. I really want to know your thoughts on this. Please let me know in the comments. If you want me to do more of these videos, let me know. I can do more comparisons on games for, like newer games that totally just ruin a genre. I could talk about Call of Duty. I'm actually planning on making a video of just something that I've thought of recently that would be a good video to make, kind of like this one, a rant video. But yeah, please let me know what you think. Subscribe for more. It depends on how much like and feedback this gets, I'll do more, but please let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Peace.